2 seconds. Copyright 2000. Eldrum, Untold. Demo. Play for free up to a certain point in the story. Visit the story. Screens. Default. Speech rate 90%. Copyright to default. Demo. Play for free up to a certain point in the story. Visit the store to unlock the full game. Button. Start. Button. Toggle music. Currently on. Discord. Start. What happened? Eldrum, Untold. Stop recording. Explore the beach. 25 seconds. Eldrum, Untold. Wash ashore. You have only vague recollections of what happened. Speech rate. Speech. Default. Washed ashore. You have only vague recollections of what happened. The past seems unimportant now. Shivering. You watch the bodies float among the debris. No ships can be seen on the horizon. Previous. Explore the beach. There is nothing here but sand and gravel, or so it may seem. You feel a painful sensation in your left foot, causing you to take a step backwards. Glimmering in the sun, a sharp object is revealed. Examine. Help. Examine the... At first, you are unable to make sense of it. You pick it up to get a closer look. It's a large, oval-shaped silver brooch, the kind that people use to fasten their cloaks. Something about the unusual design seems familiar. Previous. Try to remember. Health points 20 of 20. Try to remember. Button. A voice echoes in your mind. It's a stingray. The symbol reminds you of chaos and suffering. You remember the ship. It was a caravel, with dark sails. There was a man dressed in all black. He took you on board. The silver brooch was on his cloak. Strangely, these memories feel muddled and distant, as if they are not your own. Previous. Put the silver brooch in your... Health point. Put the silver brooch in your pocket. You put away the silver brooch. Tears come to your eyes. You're overwhelmed by relief and confusion. Somehow, the mere sight of the stingray was incredibly painful. How could it be? What does it mean? Who are these people? What did they do to you? Look. Health. Look around. Button. You discover footprints in the sand, leading north. It's late in the afternoon. If there's another survivor out there, you should find them before it gets dark. Study the follow the... Something has washed ashore. It's a rusty knife. Doesn't look like much, but it's better than nothing. Take the knife and... Eldrum, Untold. Sand. Previous. You walk down the beach, following the footprints in the sand. The trail ends at the shore of the lagoon, which is surrounded by red pines. Take a look around. Map. Take a look around. Button. The reeds have grown thick by the shore. You find some footprints in the dirt nearby. They lead to the shallows across the lagoon. The survivor must have gone this way. Previous. Explore the lagoon. Cross the shallows. Something is moving in the reeds on the other side. It's a wild dog. The ragged beast is growling and barking. It comes running across the shallows. Kill the beast. Health points 20 of... Kill the beast. Button. Initiating combat. Eldrum, Untold. Your turn. 2. Attack. Attack 2 to 3 damage. Button. Attack. -2. Attack. -2. Attack. -2. Wild dog's turn. Eldrum, Untold. -1. Stop. Eldrum. 2 minutes. Eldrum. 2 minutes. Stop recording. Button. Bite. -1. Your turn. Eldrum. Unlabeled. Window. Unlabeled. Your health. Attack 2 to 3 damage. Attack 2 to 3. Attack 2 to 3 damage. Button. Attack. -2. Attack. -2. Attack. -2. Wild dog's turn. Eldrum, Untold. Aggressive stance. Your turn. Bleed. Unlabeled. Eldrum, Untold. Eldrum, Untold. Turn. What effects? Effects. Your unlabeled. Your advance. Unlabeled. Attack 2. Attack 2 to 3 damage. Button. Attack. -2. Stab. Stab. -2. Attack. Attack. -2. Wild dog's turn. Eldrum, Untold. Attack. 3 minutes. Stop recording. Button. Your turn. Bleed my. Eldrum. 20. Lights. Attack 2 to 3. Attack. -2. Attack. -2. Attack. -2. Wild dog's turn. Eldrum, Untold. Bite. Evade. Your turn. 3 minutes. Attack 2 to 3. Attack. -2. Eldrum, Untold. Stop. And across the shallows. Health. Level. Encumber. HP. Previous. You die. Health points. HP. 3 minutes. Previous. You kill the wild dog. It dies with a whimper. The dead animal starts to drift into the lagoon. Cross. Health. Cross the shallows. HP. You discover a small shack among the trees near the shore. It looks abandoned. There's a trail of footprints on the dirt path. It leads into the forest. Study. Approach the shack. Map. Approach the shack. Button. The front door has been left slightly ajar, partially broken. It may have been opened by force. Enter. Help. Enter the shack. Button. Someone was in here quite recently. They left a pile of bloody bandages next to a hunting knife and a leather pouch on the table. There's a small window facing the forest. You notice a rickety old ladder in the corner of the room. Open. Look out the window. Open the pouch. Button. You find some food in the leather pouch on the table. Look. Take the hunting knife. Button. You pick up the knife from the table. Climb the ladder. Go outside. Climb the ladder. Button. There's a loft up here. You find an old book on the moldy mattress. It's covered in dust and cobwebs. Grab the book. Climb back down. Grab the book. You pick up the old book from the mattress. There's nothing. Climb back down. This place reeks of... Look. Go outside. Button. When you open the door, you notice a wild dog lurking outside. It's growling, yet keeps its distance, perhaps anticipating your next move. Attack. Ignore the dog and walk away. Barking incessantly, the animal seems perplexed by your indifference. After a while, it scurries off into the wilderness. Health point. Move on. Button. You're standing in front of the abandoned shack. It's quiet out here. There's a trail of footprints on the previous. Study the. Take. Enter the shack. Use. Map. But enter. Take a look behind the shack. Button. There's an old grave behind the shack, marked by a simple wooden board. Look at the grave mark. Leave it alone. You're standing in front of the abandoned here. Previous. Study the footprints. Button. They match the footprints from the beach, as far as you can tell. Enter the. Follow the footprints. Button. Eldrum. Untold. You cross a bridge over a stream. Someone is watching. You see two women with spears and green cloaks. They disappear into the forest. Keep moving. Turn back. Keep moving. The winding path takes you deep into the forest. The sun sets over the whispering pines. It won't be long before it gets dark. Look. Keep moving. Button. You stay on the path, following the footprints without knowing why. It's getting darker. Smoke is rising from a campfire in the distance. Approach the camp. HP. Tab list. There's blood all over the place. A wounded man lies on his back near the campfire. He's wearing a green cloak, just like the other people you saw in the forest. Search the camp. Take a closer look at the wounded man. His green cloak is torn and drenched in blood. The cuts and stab wounds. Put the dying man out of. Search the camp. Put the dying man out of his misery. But rifle through his pockets. Look at his face. Rifle through his pockets. Button. You find a strange iron key. It's marked with the number 8. Search. Put the look at his face. Follow the footprints. Eldrum. Untold. You follow the trail of blood. It leads uphill to rough terrain. The sun goes down. The forest hills are shrouded in darkness. Keep moving. Health. Keep moving. Button. You lose track of time. The night is getting darker. The full moon is the only source of light. The owls hoot every now and then, reminding you that no one is alone in the forest. Look around. Health points. Look around. Button. The trail is gone. You can't see the footprints in the dark. There's no path to follow. It seems hopeless. You're lost in the woods at night, having no idea where to go or where you came from. Think about the path. Keep moving. You remember the ship. They trapped you in a cage with the others. It smelled like blood and sweat below deck. The cries were deafening. You never wanted to die before. They made you want it more than anything else. You hear a voice from the shadows. It sounds familiar. Listen to the voice. Snap. 9 lashes from Typhoon. Remember who you are. No one. Faceless. A pawn with a single purpose. Do you understand? No. Yes, master. Button. No, you can't break me. Shut up. I can't take it anymore. But the nightmare fades away. The voice echoes in your mind. It tried to tell you something. The shipwreck. It was more than just an accident. You came to this island for a reason. The answers to your questions are buried somewhere in the dark forest. They have to be. Keep moving. Health points. Keep moving. Button. You hear something. The clang of metal. It came from the hilltop. The echoes ring out in the night. A violent battle is taking place up ahead. Follow the. Silence falls on the forest. It seems like the battle is already over when you reach the foot of the hill. Climb the hill. Health point. Climb the hill. Button. You step over dead bodies on the way uphill. They look nothing like the others who dwell in the forest. Look at the corpses. Keep moving. But HP. Tab list. The full moon shines bright over the cherry blossoms. You follow the trail of dead bodies. They all look the same. White raven mask. Black feather tattoos. You see a woman on top of the hill. She's alone, breathing heavily. The river of blood is coming from the sword in her hand. Approach her. Map. Approach her. Button. She's hunched over with her back turned, using the spear in her other hand as a crutch. Health points 11 of 21. Greet her. Button. Greet her. Button. She turns around like a wild-eyed whirlwind, facing you with the sword and spear at the ready. The look on her face is hostile. She's drenched in blood from head to toe. You recognize her from the ship. She was a prisoner like you. There's no doubt about it. Look at her. Explain yourself. The woman calms down, lowering her weapon. She nods. Yes, I remember now. You came in with the last batch. The name's Rosleen. I'm a nomad from the Fenris woodlands. Show her this. I have some questions. Button. Health point. I have some. Sure, ask away. Who are the people? What do you know about this island? Who are the people with the raven map? Who are the people with the green cloak? It seems like you're heading north. Why? Button. Who are the people with the green cloaks? Yeah, those are druids. Conservative bunch. Keep to themselves. What do you know about this island? Who are the people with What do you know about this island? But this is the Isle of Dusk. Some call it the Isle of Godhead. Doesn't matter what you call it. If you ask me, the island is merely a shadow, drenched in the blood of innocence. What happened to the people who lived here Didn't you hear what I just said? The blood of innocence. The people on this island were purged by the druids, because the same thing. What else do you know about the druids? But it seems like you're heading north. Why? But what else do you know about the druids? The green cloaks used to run the world, but now, this island is all they've got, and they don't like outsiders. That's all you need to know. Who are the people with the It seems like you're heading north. Tell me about yourself. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something else. Rosleen shrugs. Fine by me. Show her the silver. Rosleen takes a look at the silver cloak pin that you found on the beach. The symbol makes her disgusted. She turns away, closing her eyes and raising her voice. Get that thing out of my sight. What does it mean? Health points 11. What does it mean? Button. The stingray. Rosleen is lost in thought for a while. I've seen it when I was a child, but everything's different now. My memories, they're like pictures in a book. Someone else's book, not mine. Like, I'm outside of myself. Know what I mean? Yes, I feel the same way. Health points 11. Yes, I feel the same way. The people on that ship, they did something to us.